Merchandise Management Process presented by Akshita Kudva, MCOM Final, MPM Government First Grade College, Karkala. Meaning, buyers forecast category sales, develop an assortment plan for merchandise in the category, and determine the amount of inventory needed to support the forecasted sales and assortment plan. Then the buyers develop a plan outlining the sales expected for each month, the inventory needed to support the sales, and the money that can be spent on replenishing sold merchandise and buying new merchandise. The success of any retail operations is largely based on the retailer's ability to provide the right goods to the consumers at the right place, at the right time, and at the right price. Along with developing the plan, the buyer or the planners decide what type and how much merchandise should be allocated to each stores. Having developed the plan, the buyers negotiates with the vendors and buys the merchandise. Finally, the buyers continually monitor the sales of merchandise in the category and make adjustments. So here, merchandise management is the process by which a retailer attempts to offer the right quantity of the right merchandise in the right place at the right time and to meet the company's financial goal. Types of merchandise management planning process. First one, staple merchandise. It's also called as basic merchandise categories are categories that are in continuous demand over an extended time period. While consumer packaged goods companies introduce many line extensions each year, the number of daily new product introduction each year in these categories is limited. Here, basic merchandise categories that are in continuous demand over an extended time period. It is easy to forecast demand for such merchandise. It requires continuous replenishment. Example, milk, eggs, bread. These are sold daily. Second one, fashion merchandise. Fashion merchandise categories are in demand only for a relatively short period of time. New products are continually introduced into these categories, making the existing products obsolete. In some cases, the basic product does not change, but the colors and styles change to reflect what is hot that season. Here, products which have cyclical sales due to changing tastes and lifestyle for short period of time. New products are continuously introduced. It has a short selling season. Um, Merchandise planning process. Forecast category sales, develop an assortment plan, determining appropriate inventory level and product availability, develop a plan for managing inventory, allocate merchandise for stores, buying buy merchandise. First one, merchandise planning process. In that first one, forecast category sales. Merchandise plan or budget is dependent on estimated sales. Forecast of sales for entire organization, department and product wise is to be made. Further, new products to be added or deletion of product is to be considered. Estimate is made based on past records, present scenario, impact of fashion, economic trend, etc. Forecasting is the first step that determines inventory needs of the product or a category. It involves predicting as to what the consumers may do under a given set of conditions. Estimate is made on past records, present scenario, impact of fashion, economic trend, etc. Second one, develop an assortment plan. After forecasting sales for the category, the next step is develop an plan. Assortment is arrangement of product category wise. It is presentation of entire products range classified under categories, department or session. Here, the assortment plan reflects the breadth and depth of the merchandise that the retailer plans to offer in a merchandise category. Assortments are applied to merchandise category rather than the retailers or the firms. Determined appropriate inventory level and product availability. Planning inventory level is useful for retailers with consistent selling items that are not subject to large fluctuation. Product availability is defined as percentage of the demand for a particular SKU that is satisfied. The number of SKU in the assortment plan that buyers wants to have available for purchase in each store. Next, develop a place for managing inventory. Merchandise management process is to establish a control system for how the orders deliveries, inventory levels and merchandise sales will evolve over time. The objective of this control system is to manage the flow of merchandise into the stores so that the amount of inventory in a category is minimized but the merchandise will still be available when customers want to buy it. To establish a control system for how orders, deliveries, inventory levels, and merchandise sales will evolve over time. Allocate merchandise for stores. Merchandise management process is to allocate the merchandise purchased and received to the retailer stores. Research indicates that these allocation decisions have a much bigger impact on profitability than does the decision about the quantity of merchandise to purchase. Buying too little or too much merchandise has less impact on a category profitably than does making mistakes in allocating the right amount and types of merchandise to stores. Buy merchandise. Analyze the performance of the process and make adjustments such as ordering more or less merchandise, lowering prices to increase sales, allocating different assortment to specific stores, or changing the assortment and model stock plans. The basic role of buyer is to evaluate, find, and select merchandise for the store. Retailer has to decide what, when, and how much, where, from whom to buy. So here, retailer has to decide what type of product and when and how much, where, from whom to buy such quality of product. The key role in developing relationship with the manufacturers and vendors. Thank you.